All right, fishing rats, we got Memorial Camp trip totally set up. We got camp number 1 right here. We have camp number 2, breakfast nook over here.
Yeah. So on the pause, which is common this time of year, water temps are about 50. It's a good one.
Fat, healthy.
Starter.
First fish in the boat. Look at this place. Who is even out here? Unbelievable.
My hands are so cold.
Out here in a rainstorm, catching smallies, baby. Twitch baits, bright lures. It's good or bad? Heading into the storm! Alright, fishing rats, we are in a rainstorm. I'm huddled up under the tarp, staying dry. We gotta get a fire going because our hands are frozen. I'm freezing out here.
32 seconds. Hey, this ain't no hobo food. This is like a chef type shit. This is good. I'll eat this shit the rest of the weekend.
I know, it's so
This
easy
is
to
good.
make. That pot cost me $5.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Morning. Morning.
Thank you.
Hey, fishing rats. I'm just smelling my brother's farts and finishing some breakfast. Motor's started. We're getting it warmed up. We're gonna head out there soon. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the channel, fishing rats. We're up north, 200 miles north of the cities, on a beautiful crystal blue water lake, going for smallmouth. We're gonna hit some main lake areas, hit some points, maybe fish some twitch baits, and also some Ned rigs and some tubes. We're gonna see what's working best, and we'll put some smallmouth in the boat for you. All right, fishing rats, we just got our first smallmouth of the day, and it's a dandy. Nice, long bronze back. And what I was doing is up on the front of the boat, kind of sight fishing, looking for what's going on in the shallows. Threw a Ned rig at him, and I saw him come over to the Ned rig, and I twitched it twice, and he sucked it in. 19 and a half smallmouth, bronze back. This is what I call heaven. Hanging out with my best friends, my brothers, catching beautiful smallies. Let's let her go. That's what you call heaven, baby. They're so strong. I'll get a net on her.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. This one is a porker. Oh, if you don't know what smallmouth fishing is all about, this is what it's all about. 19-inch. Bye, buddy. Let me give you a little background. We got up here on Friday morning, and Friday morning was an ice cold start of Memorial Weekend. It was 45 degrees and windy. It rained on us all day, all night. The nights were getting down almost near freezing. It was probably 38, 39 degrees. And now today, Saturday morning, or no, is it Sunday, Jeff?
Sunday.
Sunday morning, it is beautiful. 70 degrees, 72 degrees is the high today. The sun's beating down. We're taking off our layers, and we're starting to see fish come up into the shallows. We've already seen a spawning bed or two. Jeff caught one small one. I've caught two 19s, and they were both in the shallower water. So we're gonna keep trying to peg them in the shallows. Got another nice one. Not too big, but super fun. They're getting more powerful, not so lethargic with this warm weather. We'll let this guy go and I'll show you what I'm using. Look at his eye. If you lived under a rock the last couple of years, this is called a Ned rig. Any bass fisherman would know it. Basically, it's just a little stick bait. It's kind of buoyant and it sticks down in the ground like this with a nice jig head, and that back tail jiggles, and the smallmouth love it. Let's get another one. Bubblegum shrimp. Oh, yes, sir.
It's good to be back on the board.
Good to be back on the board. He hadn't caught one for a while, but this one is making up for it. Let me see that eyeball. Beautiful red eye.
You had to partner with them.
They're packing up. See ya, buddy. Let me see your Ned color here. Bubblegum shrimp. That's what you call bubblegum shrimp. And guess what? Smallmouth love shrimp. So go get some. Oh, yes. Bingo. All right, got another one. Yeah. I cast it to a dark spot because they're starting to make little beds, and the darkness is a indicator of their bed. That's what I cast to, and this guy sucked it in. Woo. All right, fishing rats, we're gonna head in and make some lunch. Hot ham and Swiss coming right up. Hot ham and cheeses with radish sauce.
No, that one's shorter.
It's a pool of radish sauce in there.
Dip it in on every side.
Look, it's heavy.
Thank you.
All right, fishing rats, we're out for the evening bite. Me and Jeff are prepped up. We got a cooler with some sucklers in there, a couple peanut butter bars, and we're gonna stay out till dark to try to land a couple more smallmouth before the weather comes. There's supposed to be some rain. Rain starts at 10 o'clock at night, so that'll be a good way to fall asleep with the rain hitting the tent. But let's first get some smallmouth.
We're gonna catch a 22 wind shirt, 6.5 pounds, 7.5 pounds.
We're hooked up, folks. Fishing in about 5.5 feet of water, casting Ned heads to the dark spots, and he is staying under the boat. Nice. Oh, you got him on the bubblegum again. Oh, nice, actually. Not bad. Sweet colors. It's like tiger stripes. This lake has tiger stripe ones, green ones, tan ones, brown ones. Good catch, Jeff. Guesses? How long do you think?
16 and a half.
I think he's 17. 17 and a half.
17 and a half. Gotta learn to appreciate it.
See you, buddy. Hooked up here off an island point. Oh, it's a nice guy. Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's great.
He's mad. Yes, sirree. Another nice smallmouth on the Ned rig. This is motor oil minnow. It's because Jeff put a couple colors together and it kind of bled. It's been working nice. Thank you. Send him down the chute.
It's a good one.
He got off. Oh my God. Out deep. Crap.
He is pretty big though.
Okay. He's a good size.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Oh my gosh, that's huge.
He's pretty big though.
That's a porker. Jeff just nailed I'm guessing it's close to 20 inches. Got him on the tube jig. Golden tube. Way up north, enjoying the great outdoors with my brother. He's pegging them on the tube. Just a fat mongoloid bronzeback. See you, buddy. Feel the action. It's so great though. Starting to sprinkle. I think there's rain and thunderstorms in the forecast tonight. But even with the crappy weather, I mean, we've only had 6-7 hours of nice weather. We're still loving every second of it out here. It's the camaraderie, it's the campfires, it's the food, it's the fire cooking, it's the up north feel, the outdoors, the loons. We'll see you back at camp when we're making some brats. We got to do a little bit of wood collecting before the night hits. We do have a bundle of wood from the gas station, but we want to have enough wood so we can cook, stay warm. This is my wood collector.
Some purpose.
I bring these people on my trip so they can collect wood for me and cook for me. This is part of the special times. We got a fire rolling. We're gonna turn this fire into a coal fire for cooking. John's got some bomb ribs. So our plan is this fire's gonna have all the coals fall and we'll bring them under this little grate and we'll cook the ribs right on top of there, fire roasted. We also have a tarp set up. It's starting to sprinkle. Jeff's sipping on a Bud Light. Everything is just gottoed out. Boat's safe. Got an anchor back there holding it in place. And this is what we live for. All right, fishing rats. So my biggest fish this trip is 19.5 fat smallmouth. Jeff has also caught a 19.5 fat smallmouth. Mine was more of a leopard, and then Jeff's was more of like a bronze back, just full bronze. We're listening to beautiful music here. We're just hanging, drinking beers, opening the tin cup whiskeys. Kids, don't do this at home. If you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe if you like camping and smallmouth. And we're waiting for the rest of the group to get in here so we can start cooking the ribs. I eat better up at this trip than I do at home.
Oh, this is gorgeous.
No. Yeah, oxygen. Oh, look at that. I can feel the heat. We're
Light
gonna
it up.
Yeah, we're gonna light the whole damn.
I hope she just throws the whole thing on top.
Let's get the big boys in there.
Yeah,
Yes,
good
sir.
point. Let's get those bratwursts.
Talking logs.
Yeah, let's get some brats going. Oh, you have the loin still, John.
Oh, the loin is nothing. Get the brown.
You should.
The loin is nothing.
I will do
Get the brat.
We need it.
Get the buns. Let's eat.
No.
It's got this flavoring on it, John. Is wonderful.
Is it?
You rub that good, man.
Flip those sun's hacks. That sucks.
Baby back ribs.
That's
6.
the one I want.
Oh my gosh.
That's Jeff's. The next one's McKee's. And then that one's Andy's, and you're taking that one.
I'm taking the little one right
Yep.
here. I don't know.
Good morning, fishing rats. So, 2 of the fishermen have left. It's just the brothers, me, John, Jeff,